Hello, my name is David. I'm a hospitality professional with over 2 decades of experience in the industry, and a large part of my current role involves the creation and delivery of training courses for our team. And to boost these skills, I'm currently undertaking my Provincial Instructor Diploma program at Vancouver Community College. Today, I'm going to talk about classroom assessment techniques, or CATs, specifically course-related self-confidence surveys. I'm going to explain the strategy, give context as to where this would work best, suggest limitations, advantages, and best practices, and finish up with how I will provide feedback from the use of this strategy. You'll find links to all of the materials referenced in the description below. According to Angelo and Cross, this strategy aims to get a rough measure of the student's self-confidence in relation to a specific skill or ability. By knowing the level of confidence that students feel, the instructor can more effectively structure assignments that will build confidence and enhance motivation and learning. Barkley and Major state students must have confidence that with appropriate effort they can succeed. If there is no hope, there is no motivation. This links to self-efficacy, which Irving suggests refers to an individual's judgment about whether they are capable of accomplishing a task. They also state the student's belief about their own ability to accomplish a given task will influence whether they choose to engage in the task. Barkley and Major refer to Bandura as well as Corno and Mandinach when they suggest that students' beliefs about their ability to succeed at a learning task are more important than their actual skill levels or the difficulty of the task. If a student is confident in her ability to perform a task successfully, she will be motivated to engage in it. So self-efficacy is one of the main drivers of this assessment. Now, Angelo and Cross also mention metacognition, which is a student's awareness and understanding of their own learning skills, performance, and habits, and that comes from the survey itself. Again, according to Angelo and Cross, this strategy works well in courses where students are trying to learn new and unfamiliar skills or familiar skills that they have failed at to learn in previous attempts. I'm considering using this in teaching a self-defense course where some of these skills, in fact, most of these skills, may be very new to people, something they haven't come across before. So some of the limitations of this strategy are that students' confidence levels may not align with their understanding. They may be overconfident for whatever reason, or lacking confidence due to anxiety or low self-esteem. Another limitation is that this CAT only measures the student's confidence, and therefore it's very one-dimensional. It doesn't show what they do or don't know. According to Steadman, most CATs require active participation on the part of the student. So if your students aren't willing to engage, then the data that you get from this CAT may not be as helpful as you hoped. One of the advantages of this classroom assessment technique is that it encourages self-reflection, which, if the PIDP has taught us anything, is that reflection is important. Ungvarsky states, critical reflection is the process of thinking back on an experience to understand its meaning. It is often part of the learning process where one reflects back to clarify and understand what has been learned and consider the importance. The process can often lead to some action, such as changing assumptions, seeking additional knowledge, or establishing a new course of action. This holds true for both students and instructors. Steadman's 1998 study found that one advantage was the opportunity to engage in reflection on and the systematic change of their teaching. Luther states that confidence and motivation are also fundamentally linked. Students who feel confident in their abilities will be more inspired to cultivate those skills. Steadman also suggests a major advantage for the students is the increased control and voice in the classroom, and as such, an increase in student satisfaction. Some of the best practices for this strategy. Well, Clark suggests to keep it simple, be specific, and relate the questions to the course. Steadman's 1998 study found that faculty purpose affected classroom assessment practice. Steadman found that what faculty put into classroom assessment determined what they got out of it, and the effort that faculty devoted to classroom assessment depended on their goals for using it. So a best practice to come out of this is to have a clear goal in mind when creating your assessment. And of course, take action based on the results. So Longfield recommends tallying the data and then having your learners split into small groups to discuss the data and come up with ways of building both confidence and competence. One of the methods that I'm going to use is to provide the students with feedback by sharing the areas where confidence scores are lower to allow more focus into those areas. Additional time can be spent covering the specific areas to help the learners better develop understanding and boosting their confidence. In addition, by offering the same surveys multiple times throughout a course, this will allow the instructor and the learners to both see their confidence increase, thereby increasing engagement and motivation. So there you have it, a brief look at course-related self-confidence surveys. If you have any questions about this CAT, then please comment below. Otherwise, I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.